and welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. And this is part 4 of what will I make with the Embroidered Elegance 2.5-inch strip pack. So here's a look at just one of my blocks. And now I am just sewing these rows down into the center of the quilt top. So this is 9-block configuration, so 3 blocks and 3 rows. So we're just going to get started sewing this down. And after I sew those down, we're going to sew some of these strips together too for a border. Okay, so I sewed these columns down, just have to do some more pressing. And then we can pin the rows to the other rows and start to make this center of the quilt top. And then press some more of these and pin those together, and then cut some other background for some more borders. All right, I'm just going to keep pressing. Okay, so I have the center of that quilt all pressed and pinned together. Now I'm just going to start pressing these, which is for border, and then pinning them together. Oops. They go the other way. Nope, they go that way. I was trying to keep the seams going all the right way. So I'm just going to keep pressing these. And then do some more pinning. And then I'm going to bring out my background and do some more cutting for some borders. Okay, so now, before I go to the sewing machine, I'm going to start cutting some other border fabrics. Just using this background, I'm going to cut some 1.5-inch strips. I'm going to put a 1.5-inch border around first, and then I'll do that little scrappy border with all those pieces from the strip sets, and then I'll end with another 5-inch border of this white around. Now at this time I would normally go ahead and cut my binding, but I don't have any binding fabric yet, so we're not going to do that. But that's okay. The long arm is broke, So it's going to be a while before I can even quilt it anyway. So. All right. So I'm going to cut a few 5 inches strips here. And 20. Set these aside. And go ahead and cut a few more 5-inch strips. Have to unroll that bolt just a little bit. That cut. So I'm going to go ahead and put up my stripology ruler and my bolt, and then I can start cutting the selvage ends off and go sew them together with everything else. Okay, so I have everything pinned together. I'm just going to start sewing or finish sewing the center of this quilt top, and then I'm going to sew borders together for the length. And then we'll press. Just getting it all done here, unfolded. Oops, sorry. There we go. Okay, so I have the center of this quilt top all sewn together. I just need to do some pressing. And then I'll show you, give you a look at what the center is looking like. Then we'll come back and start adding the 3 borders. So I'm just setting my seams to start off with here. Okay, so I did come in here and lay the center of this on my couch a little bit so you could see what it's looking like. Because the center of it is all done. I just have to add borders. So I'm going to start adding the first side border, which is going to be a 1.5-inch border. So I'm just measuring this. This is folded over in half, and it is right there at 30.5. So full length would be 61. So I need to find my 1.5-inch borders, cut them, pin them on, and sew. Okay, so I have pinned, sewed, and pressed the side borders for my 1.5 inch border. So now I'm just measuring, and this is folded over, it's measuring at 31.5. So that would be 63 altogether. The 31.5 is where I'm going to cut it because they're folded over. So I'm going to go ahead and get that pin, sew, and press. Okay, so the 1.5 inch border was sewed on the top and bottom. I'm just measuring now because I'm going to put that scrappy border on, and we're at 31.5. So just take these and make sure they're 31.5. Well, 31.5 doubled over, so that's actually 63 inches long. So I'm going to cut these, press them, sew, press again. Okay, so that scrappy border there for the sides is all added and pressed. So I'm just going to measure here, which is coming in 33 inches, and that's folded over. So that's what my top and bottom border is going to be with this, is 33 inches. So I just need to cut it, press it, pin it, sew it, press it again, and then we can start adding the 5-inch borders. Okay, so now I'm on to start measuring for the 5-inch border, which is the 5-inch border, and it's at 33. So, just gonna cut these. Now 33 is folded over, so the actual length is 66. So we're gonna fold them over and cut them, pin them, sew them, press them, and then do the last thing for the top and bottom. we're getting close. Just got one more border to add, that top and bottom. I'm just measuring. I do have this folded over. Okay. So this is 30 right there. So it's going to be 37.5. Fold it over. So that's what, 75 altogether? So just going to cut these last borders, pin it, press it, and we'll be done. And I'll hold it, get it all up, and show you what it looks like. So it's all done. There it is, hanging up. All put together. All right, till next time. Bye.